Alright, so welcome back. Little thing I want to go ahead and show off here. I actually had a couple more pets I want to show off here. First off, one of the pets I got with the addition for getting this game early was Mercastraza. Because, of course, we get a Murloc pet having to do with this current expansion. You know, isn't he cute? Plus, I'm part of full Murloc, so... but anyways, also, check this out. So I just recently, like, after the last video, because I had my phone with the sound off, just kind of over here, just chilling, using the Twitch app, having it watch somebody's stream to build up the thing where it's like, hey, watch 4 hours of someone playing Dragonflight to get this thing. So I had it on one of my favorite WoW streamers. I think it was Towley, who's doing like a big marathon stream right now until the expansion launches. I just had it with the sound off over here while I was recording the previous one, and it finished, so I have the Dragon Kite pet now. But we're going to go ahead and stick with Mercastraza because full Murloc in the house. Just saying. Let's go ahead and also test this new hover ability. Whee! Alright. Cast... oh. Casting thing to heal yourself. Oh. Whoops. Whoops.
I am out of range.
I can also self-cast like that. I probably shouldn't aggro those guys. That's probably a bad idea.
Terrasec, we offer you freedom and power. Join our fight against the aspects.
I thought the name Grim Totem sounded familiar.
Too far away.
Yikes.
The elements awaken! Infuse me with their strength, and I will free the Storm Eater from her prison.
So we're about to see him try to actually... okay, so this is gonna kind of... alright, I think I'm now starting to see what's going on here. The story of this expansion starts here, when the Drakthir are trying to, are awakening and getting free, and we are about to see the way that this expansion is basically supposed to start with its story, which is, of course... the freeing of Raszageth, because that's what we're about to see. Is this guy is trying to actually free Raszageth from her prison. And the reason I'm saying that is because I was a little confused as to why apparently
I must get closer.
After my Demon Hunter was like having to see him face off against Raszageth, I was like, oh, I guess Raszageth is just back. And I thought that was something that we just kind of skipped over. Now I realize I played this out of order. You're supposed to actually start here for the story, and then you continue with, what my demon hunter saw, which was, oh, hey, we're welcoming them here, and by the way, they've been awakened and released. So yeah, I played this out of order, so I apologize. Had I known, I would have tried to make sure that, you know... No path available. Of course. So now, I guess we're about to see the return. Because, of course, we know he's going to succeed. It's like, oh my gosh, is he going to succeed? We have to stop him. Obviously, we know that he succeeds. So I guess now, you know, we're going to see, like, I guess, Razagath getting free. And remember, we saw both Abyssian and Rathian are here. We saw them fly by when we were soaring back. So we know they are here. And they're, like, finding this out and being like, oh, okay, we got to do something about this. So... Okay, so this is kind of a cool little movement speed ability. Kind of a dash ability. I like it. I like it.
Too far away.
Okay.
Embrace the gift of the Storm Eater! Together, we will unleash her might upon this world!
To Zenreth.
The Ebon Scales are up ahead.
Any new discoveries?
The Primalist speaks of unleashing a terrible storm. Could an even greater threat be locked away somewhere on the Reach?
Diplomacy first.
Stay true.
Do not mourn the loss of a few Terrasec. Where there is one, scores more lurk in the shadows.
The Drakthir.
Conjured elementals may not be the most satisfying foe, but it does feel good to stretch our wings again.
The Obsidian Borders stand proud.
We got past the Primalist incursion. Now we must reach the Kresh. Scale Commander Sarkareth is as tough as they come, and his Wyrn holds the line, but a dragon has the Ebon Scales pinned down. It's time for us to join the fight. Take point. Give the signal when we are in range of the dragon, and then we hit it with everything we have. Watch out for ambushes. I have a bad feeling about this.
We need to grab that dragon's attention so the Ebon Scales can strike.
Get us close to the target and then give the signal, Evoker.
Oh, hey. Oh, hi.
I am out of range.
The order is given.
Attack!
Ebon Scales, strike as one!
These vermin sought to disrupt a ritual! They are unworthy of the dragon blood in their veins! They mean nothing. Leave them. The elements have granted me the power I need. At long last, the mistress of the storm shall be free.
they are. Rathian and Abyssian.
To find a hostile dragon in our crash. Then fight off an elemental army at our doorstep. I want answers, Azurathel.
Answers will have to wait. The Primalists spoke of unleashing a great storm upon the world. We must stop them.
Speak.
You fight well, Evoker, but we had this under control. The Ebon Scales look after our own.
We are done here.
And just like that, we're level 60. Yay! And so now we get a couple of really cool abilities. This one is a buff for an hour. Weave the threads of time, reducing the cooldown of all major movement ability for all party and raid members by 15% for 1 hour. And then we have this. Fury of the Aspects. It's a bloodlust. Yes, Evokers get a bloodlust. Also, I need to give myself a title. I'll have to decide what title. Now that the fight is done, you ask me to report into Emberthal. Does the Azurthal expect me to follow her commands? I think not. The Ebon Scales answer only to the Earth Warder, and thus far I have received no orders from Neltharion. Still, I am not blind to the threat that these Primalists represent. I am certain I have fought their kind before, and yet, we will rally to the grounds once my people have recovered. You are dismissed, Evoker.
Enough. Until the Earth Warder is found. My Warren takes orders only from me. Understood?
As you will, but stay alert. There are dragons circling above. Possibly hostile.
Ebon Scales. Gather the signets of the dead. Then prepare to move out.
I'm not really sure which title to give to my Evoker. I don't think Dragon Slayer is appropriate. So I'll just say Defender of a Shattered World. Alright. Whee! So at what point are Rathian and Abyssian going to drop it and be like, hi?
Thank you for browsing.
There is much to be done.
The Primalists empowered their leader in some kind of ritual? Tell me everything.
Serve with honor. These cultists speak of unleashing a storm.
The threat is greater than you know, young ones. We fear these Primalists seek to release something ancient. Something terrible.
Why should we trust you? Were you sent by the Earth Warder? Where is Neltharion?
Neltharion? It seems there is much you do not know. I am Abyssian, and this is Rathian. We will answer all your questions in time. But we must join forces and strike now, or the enemy will prevail.
This is our home. The Drakthir will defend it. We will fight beside you, but you do not give the orders here, dragons.
So be it.
Fine. But do try not to get in our way. After all, I know a thing or two about vanquishing ancient adversaries.
Oh, Rathian. By the way, notice how much bigger Abyssian is compared to Rathian. Of course, Abyssian is very, respectful and such and polite, and Rathian is just the cocky, arrogant, smug, black prince that he always is.
What do you have to report?
If what these dragons say is true, then a great battle is upon us. We need you focused and strong, Evoker. Time to choose your battle specialization. Will you preserve your allies, or devastate your enemies? To hone your combat skills to their sharpest, choose Devastation. To maximize your healing potential, take the path of Preservation. Either specialization will serve you well, and remember, you can change or adapt it later.
We will find our fate.
So as I said before, and so this is where we also find out, that the mastery is different based on what you choose. So let's go through this. Devastation, the ranged DPS spec, is a specialization in magic and tactics that involve rapid deployment, mid-ranged area of effect damage, and unleashing the power of the red and blue Dragonflights. With this specialization, an Evoker can rain fire down from the sky on swarms of opponents and maneuver throughout the battlefield. Choosing Devastation will grant Pyre, which is 3 instance lob a ball of flame, dealing damage to the target and nearby enemies, and Mastery, Giant Killer. Increases the damage of your spells by up to 22.5% based on the current health of your target. Higher health targets take more damage. So they're obviously going to be really good against raid bosses, And I love that this is just straight up called Giant Killer, because that's exactly what it was called in Heroes of the Storm. Preservation, the healing spec, is a specialization devoted to protecting life. Evokers can quickly dash to injured allies and release powerful area of effect healing. Wield the power of the Emerald Dream to bathe allies in revitalizing energy and the bronze sands of time to prevent harm, replicate healing, and even rewind injuries. Choosing Preservation will grant Dream Breath. Inhale, gathering the power of the dream. Release to exhale, healing allies in a 30-yard cone in front of you. And the more you charge it, the more healing you'll do, obviously. And Mastery Lifebinder. Healing done to allies is increased by 60% while their health percentage is lower than your own. So if I have higher health, and this is another thing from Heroes of the Storm. That was one of her things from for Alexstrasza. That was one of her ults in for Heroes of the Storm. So because we're still doing the starting area stuff, we'll do Devastation. I'll try out Preservation like in dungeons. So I'll start with a Devastation right now. So now we get Giant Killer. We also get some other stuff here. We get Pyre. We also get Quell. Oh, this is the Interrupt. But it's a 40-second cooldown. Ugh, that hurts. We also apparently get Landslide, conjure a path of shifting stone towards the target location, rooting enemies for 30 seconds. Interesting. Although I don't see it here. I'm wondering... there it is. Huh. Go ahead and get that. I like how it's labeled. That's from the Black Dragonflight. We also get a couple more passive effects. Ruby Essence Burst. Your Living Flame has a 20% chance to cause an Essence Burst, making your next Disintegrate or Pyre cost no Essence. Essence Burst. Your Living Flame has 20% to make your next Disintegrate. Okay, so it looks like it's basically the same thing. Anyways.
Let us begin.
Excellent choice. Remember, you can reconsider your specialization, adjust abilities as needed, so as long as you are not in the heat of battle.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Huh. Look there, across the reach. Primalist forces are converging on Froststone Vault. The storm they seek to unleash must be locked inside. We fought this enemy before and won. Neltharion commanded that the vault be secured, but I cannot remember why. This is no time for contemplation. Rally with Sarkareth and the Ebon Scales at the vault. Ensure the enemy does not breach it.
Drakthir, do not let the Primalists breach Froststone Vault.
Yes?
Steady there, Evoker. The Ebon Scales will put an end to this incursion.
Off with you.
So the Primalists want what's inside this vault? Let them come. We will show them what the Drakthir were born to do.
That will this vault holds our legacy. We will not let invaders claim it.
The incarnates.
So now the cooldown of hover is reduced.
Let the storm
require a
be
target.
unleashed. At long last, she shall be free.
Whee!
Aspects watch over you.
We protect the islands. Bow before her. Before all the incarnates.
I need to target something first. I must get closer.
Welcome to the Dragon Isle.
Notice that this guy is now helping us defend this place.
You will bow before her. Before all the incarnates.
I do not have a target.
You will bow before her. Before all the incarnates. Enough! Take the vault! I will liberate the Storm Eater.
Get to the point.
We are overrun! They are about to breach the vault! Where are those black dragons?
This
Mistress of the Storm, the primal powers have risen to set you free.
dragonkind was meant to be. But you will. Go! Tell them we will scour this world of the Titan's stain. Let the storm be the harbinger of our return.
Evoker, get moving!
Okay. Now some things are starting to make more sense. Compared to, well, the order I had done this originally.
I am ready to serve.
Storms are about to overwhelm us. We must evacuate. Save everyone you can and find those black dragons.
Serve with honor. Fall back! Help the wounded!
Pitiful pawns of Neltharion! Your master is dead, and you have been abandoned.
Oh, Avatar of the Storm, and he's chasing me! Oh gosh! I didn't know he was going to be chasing me. Outrun the Avatar of the Storm. I was going to turn back and take a look at Razageth, because I didn't realize that, oh, she's right there, I can go ahead and take a look at her. But no, then I realized this guy is chasing me. Oh, thanks, Abyssian. Alright, so there's Razageth over there. Is she in the first raid? I can't look at the adventure guide right now. There's Abyssian. There's Rathian. Hey, Rathian, you need my help?
Dead. Then we stand alone.
I do not trust the words of an enemy. Rathian and Abyssian owe us answers.
You okay, Rathian?
Evoker, get that dragon back on his feet.
I already did.
Do you trust me?
My thanks, PapaNeeks. Your raid is unexpected, but appreciated. Thank you for healing me. I hope that we are earning one another's trust. The Storm Eater. I've never faced a dragon of such raw, elemental power. If there are others like her... Wait, where is Abyssian? Did he survive? You must find him. He's right over there. He's literally right over there.
You have my thanks, Dragonflight. Now please, find...
Tell us, dragon. Did the Incarnate speak the truth? Is Neltharion dead?
The Neltharion you knew fell long, long ago. It is a complicated tale.
Our legacy. Lost.
Oh, the Avatar of the Storm is down there now. Oh, there's Razageth.
Is this all that remains of Neltharion's flight? Pathetic.
So, Razageth took Abyssian. Or rather, I guess she just hurt him?
Over here.
I'm trying to reach you, Abyssian. Don't mind me, don't mind me. Hey, buddy, you okay?
Guide us. Thank you. That should be enough. I thought I would be the one saving you. Dragonflight. Are formidable indeed.
Too far away. I require a target.
didn't really mean to do that. Whee! So, I think we need to have that talk.
What do you have to report?
I'm relieved you made it out, but I cannot help but feel lost.
We will find our fate.
The storm unleashed by Razageth is too powerful. We must evacuate the only home we have ever known. There is no longer an Earth Warder to command us. For the first time, we are free to make our own choices, to find our own fate. Wherever you go in this new age, I hope you find worthy allies. Tell them our story. As for me, I will stay here and look for survivors. Along the way, I may find answers about our past. May fortune favor us all.
Get our people out of here, Evoker. I will stay behind and search for survivors. And answers.
Nostormo! Behold! The bronze aspect has come!
Children of Neltharion, hearken to me! Your time does not end today.
I refuse to bow to another aspect.
All lands, prepare to evacuate. The aspect will provide cover.
Come, Evoker. I would speak with you.
Oh, hold on. Alright, you know what? What? Okay, for some reason I can't mount. So let's just go up here and chat with Nostormo.
Razageth!
Nostormo! I am pleased that not all of the aspects have met a bitter end. Not yet. Tell your queen I am coming for her. The storm's reckoning comes for you all!
The release of Razageth heralds great danger for this world, just as your awakening heralds great change. The kingdoms of Azeroth must be warned. Go to them. Along the way, you may discover a new destiny of your own. Rathian, Abyssian, you are known to the peoples of this world. Guide the Drakthir on their journey. Yes, Timeless One.
How can I help?
I know what the aspect asks of us, but the healing wings cannot join you. We still have wounded, and these wingless draconoid have grown attached to us. No, my Waren is not flying anywhere. I plan for us to cross the channel to the Dragon Isles. Plenty of others in need of our aid there, I suspect. Thank you for helping my people. No, make that PapaNeeks. Thank you, PapaNeeks.
I have patience. Viridia, you could come with us. With, me. I'm sorry, dear friend. My Waren will remain in the Dragon Isles. If fate is kind, we will not be parted long. Fair skies and strong winds, Syndra.
Let us work together.
Ah, Evoker, my thanks again for your timely arrival earlier. As I was mentioning to Sindrathresh, I suspect the Horde to be the right batch of mortals for the Dark Talons to meet with. They are one of the largest cultures in Azeroth currently, and an accord with them could prove vital for your kind.
Our legacy will.
Rathian?
Speak your mind.
My friend, we are in a precarious position. Your general will call a full retreat if she has not yet. When we do depart from here, I have implored Azrael to bring at least his Wear into Stormwind. There, the Alliance can lend aid in exchange for aid. They are one of the largest gatherings of mortals on Azeroth, and I am familiar with many of their leaders. Trust me when I say that they could use you as much as you could use them.
The Black Dragonflight will be redeemed.
I have no time for pleasantries.
It was our destiny to be the finest soldiers of dragonkind. We pledged our lives to fight at Neltharian's side. Our lives, Evoker! And what was our vow worth to the Aspects? Nothing. They locked us away like broken playthings. Well, we are not broken!
Farewell.
Sarkarath, my Warren will follow Rathian to the city called Stormwind. Come with us.
I am done taking orders. Our vow to serve the dragons is sundered, just as Neltharion broke his promises to us! Let the ebon scales be forgotten. We are now the Sundered Flame! We will claim the destiny that is ours by right!
His anger pushes him down a dark path. I dread the day we meet again. Not as friends, but as rivals on the field of battle. Looking for wares? A fair exchange.
Okay, so I see how they have this set up. So, yeah, Sindra Thresh is going with the Horde, while Azrael is going with the Alliance, and then based on which faction you chose when you created your Drakthir, you'll now report to that one and go join them.
Here to spar.
Abyssian tells me of a group called the Horde, claims they value honor and strength. If true, they may prove worthy of us. He says their council rules from a city called Orgrimmar. Looks like we have a long flight ahead of us.
Let's get back to training. Dark Talons, fall in! We have to leave the Reach. Lead the way, Abyssian. The warders will follow Rathian.
Children of Neltharion, you have awakened to face a shattered past and an uncertain future. Yet the threads of fate weave a new path to distant shores. The sands of time will speed your wings along the way. Tell the world of what you have witnessed, and warn them of the storm to come. Orgrimmar. Within these walls gather the noble races of the Horde. A city built upon a foundation of strength and honor.
Traits my people embody as well. Impressive structure. But nothing that would hold back the might of the Dark Talons.
I have no doubt your soldiers will be given many chances to prove themselves. Before we enter, I will assume another form. One that is more recognizable to the Horde.
A visage. Yes. I remember the Earth Warder had one too. Well, we have arrived. Where are your allies, Abyssian?
Patience, Cinderthresh. I am sure we will receive an appropriate welcome.
Huh. Notice that for a moment there, they were actually red.
Wisdom guide us.
For a moment, I thought, like, that was, like, you know, because these are dark spirits and such. I thought Rokan was about to be like, what is going on here, man? But, no, I guess we'll see him later. Our arrival will not have gone unnoticed. Allow me to speak with them before we enter. I have something of a history with the Council. There will be time for introductions after.
For Azeroth. Always.
You call that a uniform?
A warmer welcome than I feared.
You have your orders.
It seems like our arrival was noticed after all. Maybe there's hope for these people yet. I'll follow up with Abyssian and the Horde leadership and try to smooth this out. You're on recon. See what this place has to offer. We may be here for a while after all. Come find us once you're finished. Hopefully we'll have all the boring bits sorted out by then.
Anything for an ally.
Mela.
Stand down, warriors of the Horde! Spirit Walker Ebonhorn. It is good to meet a familiar face at the city gate, even when accompanied by others that are less familiar.
I am glad to find you well, Mela, but I fear pleasantries will have to wait. Events are unfolding that imperil us all. These Drakthir and I must speak with the Horde Council.
Then let us not linger. Follow me. Soldiers, return to your posts. If these newcomers have earned your trust, Spirit Walker, then they will have mine as well. The gates of Orgrimmar stand open to them.
Oh gosh, hold on. Let's get rid of the trade channels. There we go. Like how one of the guards said, "What is it like to fly? Keep those towns where I can see them." Show off, walk like a normal person. You look too skinny to be a dragon. Do a barrel roll! Why, haven't we seen your people before? The belt's crocolisk, I swear. How high can you go? For the Horde! Everyone likes a good horde. Dragons don't belong here. Always love all the extra little bits that are going on here. Alright, let's go to the auction house. Most of these people are civilians? See, now that I've done this starting zone, now it makes more sense. I'm not afraid of you, dragon. Keep those towns where I can see them. See, I was confused, about some things when we did this on my Demon Hunter first. Now that I've done the starting zone for the Drakthir, now it makes sense. Seems we are not the only recent arrivals here. Nope, and I have... Hey, G, how you doing, buddy? And I have done all these. Now, of course, one of the more important things, let's just go ahead and do this to kind of help get up there. There we go. Whee!
What can I do for you? Glory to the Horde. farewell.
Okay. This is gonna seem a little strange for some people. Alright. In fact, hold on a second. There we go. We Drakthir are children of this guy. Hey, you want to see Neltharion? Well, here you go. I'm going to have to transfer some gold to this character from one of my mains. Got superior there. So I can make sure that I get the faster flying speed. Hey, Cinder Splash.
I am ready. What do you need?
How was the food?
Let's get back to training.
Alright. Good to see you again. I hope your exploration of Orgrimmar was fruitful. It is a city built on kinship and courage. I have just spoken with the Horde Council, and they have accepted the Aspect's invitation to the Dragon Isles. Preparations for the journey will begin shortly.
Our legacy will. The Aspects will be pleased that the Council has accepted their invitation. The Dragon Isles hold great wonders and many perils.
Those who answer the call will face whatever challenges may come.
The strength of the Horde has always been its people. I am heartened to hear it. But know that the Dragon Queen will not abide conflict on her shores. The Horde honors its truce with the Alliance. To that end, the Reliquary will work together with the Explorers League on an expedition of discovery.
I expect we will learn much from one another.
Do not forget, Abyssian, that the Dragon Isles are home to the Drakthir as well. We intend to rediscover our past and lay claim to our future.
Then let our peoples make this journey together, Cinderthresh.
Agreed. Along the way, we can hone your combat skills, despite your obvious lack of wings.
I see there is much work ahead of us. Come then, the Dragon Isles await.
So yeah, we've obviously already seen this. By the way, there's a couple things I actually realized we didn't check out. Now, the spec is still here, but you'll notice I don't exactly have any talent points right now, which is interesting, even though I've already activated this. So what I'm curious about, I guess, hold on. So I don't really have that much of anything else, and I'm wondering, am I just going to get some later on? I don't know.
Hail, adventurer. I shall help you prepare.
Oh, here's another thing here. An iconic draconic look. I am sure your arrival in Orgrimmar drew the attention of its citizens. No doubt some were more comfortable in your presence than others. When I was a young dragon, I took on the mortal visage that you now see. It allowed me to live among the Tauren of High Mountain as an ally. Though your path differs from mine, the essence of dragonkind flows through you as well. PapaNeeks, perhaps that will allow you to assume a visage of your own. Let us walk together. We'll have a tabard. Huh. And we'll, of course, get the ability to change it to our visage.
For Azeroth, always. I will guide you as best I can. A visage is an expression of how you wish to be seen by others. It is a personal choice you alone can make. I chose my visage because I wish to live quietly among the High Mountain Tauren. Your choice will be your own. Good. Find the visage within.
Huh. So this is then what I look when I have, the armor that I preset. But I guess also the armor I'm currently wearing, which you can't really see when I'm already wearing the armor on my Drakthir character. So let's see. So we'll have the Visage ability to switch back and forth between the Drakthir and Visage forms. The Visage emanates magic, significantly increasing out-of-combat regen for your party. And chosen identity to automatically assume your Visage when you leave combat or after soaring. Interesting. So yeah, it'd be more obvious on my armor because of the stuff I put on there, which I'm going to have to just go ahead and remove if I actually want what I'm wearing to actually be shown. Especially if I want to transmog, because that's going to be an issue.
Let us work together.
You have a noble visage indeed, most distinctive. I do not know why your visage is unique from that of a dragon. Perhaps when we learn more of your past, the answer will present itself. But for now, we must prepare for the journey ahead. By the way, keep in mind, if I wanted to, I could, because I guess, no, I'm a human. Whatever. Is that if I wanted to, I could go to the barbershop, and remember, now they can actually just go ahead and let you swap between genders. Which, trust me, I've seen the hilarious videos about that, and yeah. Anyways.
The Black Dragonflight will protect this world once again.
Shadowlands has been plundered. The Ebon Blade stands ready. I await you in Orgrimmar. Come, before the icy grasp of death claims all.
I'm sorry, I just find that hilarious that all of a sudden Mogrine's like, Drakthir, come to the Shadowlands. Anyone else find that hilarious that all of a sudden he was just like, champion? like really, Darian?
Here to spar.
Alright, so there's the quest from earlier that we did on our Demon Hunter.
I shall meet you at the Zeppelin once you've gathered our future expeditionary members.
Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and cut this off because I need to transfer some more gold to my character here. So that I got to do that thing and get that mount someday. I want to do a video on it, but it's going to have to be a heavily edited video because of how long it can take. So I'm going to have to transfer some money so I can be able to actually get the faster flying speed. And I think I'm going to go to the barbershop and redo my Drakthir form, maybe, to kind of like let more of my armor actually be visible. Plus, also, it'll allow me to check more of the actual transmog options, because as I was probably showing before, now it'll be easier to actually check these sets and such in this Visage form here, because as you can see here, you can't in my Drakthir form, at least with that armor on there. But once I swap visages, all of a sudden, bam! You can actually see it. This is for the new raid, by the way. But this is specifically for... They're going back to class tier sets, which I love that they're finally going back to class sets and not armor sets. That's heroic. And that's mythic. Ho 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 ho. Normal one's pretty great looking, though. I'll have to take a look at that on the other classes as well. So... yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do some of that stuff, and then it'll be like, hey, go do the dungeon and such, and also you have the open world stuff with the elementals here in Kalimdor, over there. So I got to do some of that stuff off camera. And I may also, because I think, did it also open it up? Yes, it did. Okay, so talents are now available, and I now have to go ahead and do this, start putting points for both Evoker and Devastation here. Plus, I'm also going to have to do that for Preservation if I want to do the tier dungeon, but actually test out the new Preservation healing spec. So I'm going to go ahead and do that stuff off camera, and I will see you guys later. Stay tuned for more coverage of the Dragonflight pre-patch, where I will probably be showing you guys what it's like on the Alliance side, what I may actually do, because that was a cool cutscene separately for the Horde. with Abyssian, so I want to see the Alliance version of that with Rathian and such. So I'll probably do that. We'll also show what it's like to do this stuff on one of those characters, maybe on my other Alliance Demon Hunter, but it's really gonna, it looks like it's basically the same thing afterwards, so. But, yeah, we'll see. Anyways, stay tuned.